when she wants to go into C, A is pulling her back. Each guy, because you're connected to the two of them, so it's like you have two rubber bands around you. C's rubber band tells you can't go into A. A's rubber band tells you can't go into C. So the only place you could go is stay in the middle. Whereas the C guy, he can come into A. The B, he could come into B, sorry, and the A guy could come into B because they have an eruv over there. There's nothing pulling them. ודמיה כאילו היא המאה חצר החיצונה שלא ערבה בהדאיד החיצונה ועושתה וכן נמי. Okay, that's where Rashi learns the piece. רשות אחת משמשת או משתמשת לשתי רשויות. One רשות could be used by two separate רשויות, ואין, אבל לא שתי רשויות משמשות לרשות אחת. But two reshuyot cannot be used by the same reshut, because as long as those two are called different reshuyot, because they didn't make an eruv with each other, you can't be in both. You got to be in one reshut. That's what. Now, according to Rav, Rabbi Shimon really allows the middle guy that they should come to him and he should go there. He could go both ways. And the Chachamim say, well, we'll let people come into the middle, but we won't let the middle guy go to the other two, because then he's contradicting himself. Right? Ki amrite kame de Shmuel, when they said over Rav's statement to Shmuel, Amar li, he said, Af zu devre Rabbi Shimon. That's, Rabbi Shimon is only saying that, meaning even when Rabbi Shimon said that they could use each other, that's all he meant to say, was that the two outside ones could eat in the middle, but that the middle guy should be able to eat out. Even Rabbi Shimon doesn't want to say that. Rashi, Af zu devre Rabbi Shimon, afilu l'shtamesh tehem ima, even that the two outside ones should use the middle. Rabbi Shimon hu deshari. That's what Rabbi Shimon was matir. Teha'afilu imtza'it b'shtehem Nami Shari. No, I'm saying Mechila. Avzu devre Rabbi Shimon. The way Rashi is reading over here, he's saying, no, Rabbi Shimon is the only one that's matir, the two outside ones in the middle. But according to the Chachamim, Aval Rabbanam, Pligi Bekula. They argue on everything. The Amru, and they say, Sheloshtan Asurim Ze Al Ze. They all three asur. Illegal. Not right. The whole thing, you botched it. You can't do that. Tanya Kavate Rav Yehuda Aliba de Shmuel. We have a braita that follows Rav Yehuda's statement in the name of Shmuel. Before we go on, let's read the second Lashon in Rashi. So the first Lashon in Rashi is Rabbi Shimon is matir everything, and what's his name? And the Chachamim.
Rabbi Shimon's only matir one way.
No. Avzu devrei Rabbi Shimon. The first Lashon of Rashi says Rabbi Shimon is matir the middle one to use the two outside ones, and the two outside ones to use the middle one. But what you said, the Chachamim say, meaning that the two outside ones could use the middle, that's only Rabbi Shimon says that. The Chachamim say nothing. So according to the first Lashon in Rashi, it comes out that the mahloket between Rav and Shmuel is, how far did the Chachamim argue on Rabbi Shimon? Rabbi Shimon is matir the two outside chatzerot to use the middle one, and the middle one to use the two outside chatzerot. Rav says the Chachamim say that the two outside ones could use the middle, but the middle can't use the two outside. And Shmuel says no, even that is only a Rabbi Shimon shita. The Chachamim say nobody could use anything. Like Yossi said, illegal eruv, beep, beep, beep. Start over. That's the first Lashon in Rashi. The second Lashon in Rashi says like this. We're in the third line in Rashi from the top. Lashon acher, avzu devre Rabbi Shimon. Rabbi Shimon gufe lo shari ela hitzono be'emtzai. Rabbi Shimon himself only was matir the two outside ones to use the middle one. That's the lashon that he's quoting. V'kash I have a problem. Hatnam b'matnitin he muteret imahem. She could use with them. Doesn't that sound like she could eat outside? V'od my af hachi ba'ile lemeimai zu devre Rabbi Shimon. Af mashma de b'shtat tarvayu shari velashon acharon ze shamati v'chen ikar. But I heard this second lashon, or third lashon, v'chen ikar v'hi muteret imahem דמתניתין מתרץ לשמואל דבהיתר שימוש שבאמצעית כאמר. That means that you could use the middle. He muteret imahem, meaning they could all use together in the middle. According to the Chachamim, you can't even do that because you have two separate people there. Dum yedu mutar imahem dereisha, va'aydi detana reisha, hu mutar imahem tani nami sefa. Ve'af zu hachi mashma, af Rabbi Shimon mekel oser bazu. Even Rabbi Shimon who's lenient would be oser in that. Okay. Two lashon. Rashi is going to go more with the second lashon. Let's see. Tanya kavate de Rav Yehuda aliba dishmul. We have a braita that proves the way Rav Yehuda, according to Shmuel, said in the name of Rabbi Shimon. It goes like this: Amar Rabbi Shimon lema hadavar domeh. What do we compare the three people that are added to home to? L'shalosh hatzirot hapituchot zu lazu. Three hatzirot that are open to each other. Upituchot l'reshut rabim, and they also open to the reshut rabim. Irvu shtayim emtzait. If the two outside ones, mainly irvu with the middle one. Now listen to how he describes the heter. Zu mevi'ah mitoch beta ve'ochelet. C brings from a house and eats in the middle. Ve'zu mevi'ah mitoch beta ve'ochelet. And the A brings from a house and eats in the middle. Zu mahazeret motareha letoch beta. C brings his leftovers back home. Ve'zu mahazeret motara letoch beta. And A brings his leftovers back to his house. Aval chachamim omrim shelosh tan asurot. The chachamim say everybody's asur.
Bring or to take out.
What? Asur to me. The eruv didn't count, like Yossi says. Illegal eruv. Error. Illegal eruv procedure.
Why is that? Because
start over.
What is that, Rabbi?
Because you can't have two separate groups living in the same chatzir without being osir on each other. Almost like the question that Rav Acha bered Rav Avya asked.
So either all of them or nothing.
Right.
So we're not going in the opinion that according to Rabbi Shimon that it's a partial eruv.
What do you mean?
That only one goes one way.
And,
That we're not going.
we could go with either way. The question is, if you say that it's a partial eruv, that's good, because over here it sounded like they said it sounded like it's one way. They said these guys bring their stuff to the middle and eat, and these guys bring their stuff to the middle and eat. Then they said and they bring their stuff back. It didn't ever said that the middle guy could eat in B in C and in A. Never said that. So that's a Tanya Kavate de Shmuel if you say like that. If you say like the first lashon in Rashi, that really Rabbi Shimon is matir both ways, right? So then why does it only say this? We said one way, the other way is the same. It's a little bit, little fuzzy, but
So we're always holding the Hachamim say it's illegal.
that's what it says.
Always, in either way.
That's the Tanya Kavate. The main Tanya Kavate l'chaura aval Chachamim omrim sheloshtan asurot. According to Rav, it's not true. According to Rav, there's a one-way heter. According to the Chachamim, so that's a clear proof to Shmuel. The Azda Shmuel l'ta'ameh. Shmuel follows his shita. What's that? The Amar Shmuel hatzer sheben shte mevoot. So we've defined before that a mavoy is like the cul-de-sac, and the hatzerot are in between, and they have a bunch of people living around. So let's say you have a hatzer that opens to both mevoot. You have a door on this side and a door on that side. Can you make two eruvs? What's the story? So the Amar Shmuel hatzer sheben shne mevoot irva im shenehem. If she made an eruv with both of them, asura im shenehem, she's not allowed to use both. Why? Because since mavoy A and mavoy B are not joined together, you can't be part of two. Now, if you say like the second lashon, that Shmuel always said that the middle guy can't use the two outside ones. This is perfect, right? Irvaim shenehem. If it made an eruv with both, asuraim shenehem. She's asur with both. Lo irvaim shenehem. If she didn't make an eruv with both of them, oseret al shenehem. she's a problem for both. Meaning, if she made an eruv, they're all mutar. You just can't walk out. But if you didn't make an eruv, since you walk through this one and you walk through that one, so you're a part of this one and you're a part of that one. See that? These guys are saying no, he's part of them. We don't need him for eruv. And those guys are saying no, he's part of them. We don't need him for eruv. And we say no, because he walks through both. He's will sit both of you. Right? Hayta regila be'ahad regila be'ahad en regila. She mainly walks through one. One is the high class mavoy. He likes to be seen in that one, so he always walks out that way. The other one is like, the low class one. So he doesn't walk out there. People shouldn't associate him with that type of.
So wait, there's a house, Hatzer, and two mavoys?
No, there's a mavoy over here surrounded by chatzerot. There's a mavoy over here surrounded by chatzerot. There's one guy that has two openings here and there.
Front door, back door.
Front door, back door. So it's okay. He could be mutar with both of them. No, sorry. If he makes an eruv with both of them, everybody's mutar. He just can't do anything because this guy pulls him here and this guy pulls him there. Okay. So he says, okay, I'm asur. I'm not making any eruv. Now everybody's asur because he walks this way and he walks that way. But if he generally walks one way, he's only osir on the guys that he walks with.
To go to the other one.
That's if he didn't make any eruv. Hayta be'ahad regila ba'hat en regila zu she'regila ba'asur. The one she normally walks with is asur. V'zeh she'en regila bo. The one he doesn't normally walk through mutar. Amar.
The residents of both mavoy should buy him out and knock the house down.
Okay, Bobby, you could lead the coalition. Amar Rabba Baravuna. If he makes an eruv with one, he's mutar with one, and the other one watches. Amar Rabba Baravuna. Irva im she'ena regila bo. Whatever. For some reason, he made an eruv with the ena regila. What?
Right.
He made with the ena regila. But hutar regila le'atzmo. So he showed that he's part of the ena regila. So he's mutar with the ena regila, and the regila is mutar without him. Why? Rashi says. Yeah. Let's go back. Osir tal shneim. Let's go back to Rashi. Osir tal shneim. She's osir with both of them. Milohotzi mehatzrotehem lamavoy. If she's regila in both, everybody's asur. Uchgon sheregila kol yemot hachol latzet velavo b'shnehem derech petachim. Dirisat haregel sheyesh la osratan. Since she goes out through her doors, sometimes this way, sometimes that way, whichever way is closer, right? So her dirisat haregel is osir in both. Kedem mefaresh. The lo havya regila el behad, because if she only walked through one normally, lo asra'i not be osir the other one. Ve'al gav dirigilaim shenehem. Zuhi takanata. This is what she fixes. Me'arevet ma'ahad. By making an eruv with one of them, galya da'ata. She's showing shenistalka min ha'aher, that she's not part of the other one. Umutar ha'aher le'atzmo. So the other one becomes mutar. So one eruv. See, Bobby, it's not so bad. One eruv will be matir both hatzirot. The one I have an eruv with, I have an eruv with. And the other one, by the fact that I didn't make an eruv with them, I show that I'm not part of them.
Even though that's the main one.
Whatever. Right. We didn't say that yet. Right now we're talking she's with both. Hayta be'ahad regila. If she was used to going in one, latzeh v'lavo kol sha'a. U'ba'ahad ena regila. V'lo irva, lo imzu, v'lo imzu. No eruv with either. Zeh sheregila bo asur. Shehatzeh zu oseret alav deminehu. It's part of that one. That's where they go. V'hareh lo irvu. And he doesn't have an eruv with them. V'aher mutar she'ena imena. Says Rabbi Bar Ravuna, if she made an eruv even with the ena regila one, hutar regila le'atzma da'asalka nafshe mineh. He pulled himself back from it. That's the first part. Ve'amar Rabba bar Ravuna Amar Shmuel. Another statement. Im irva regila le'atzmo, ve'zeh she'ena regila bo lo irev. Let's say he's ragil with the A, and he's not ragil with the B. But the A guy's made an eruv and he didn't join, and the B guys didn't. We tell him, Habibi, the only problem we have is you, because you're not part of our eruv. You have another door to go to the B guys. Go to the B guys. Why be a part of us and make us asur? We push you to the B. Be asur with the B.
He's ragil there. You can't push him away.
Well, who's A going to be asur to?
No. Meaning, everybody besides for this character was ma'ariv and A. He says, okay, you didn't make it with us, you're part of B.
And B will say the same thing.
No, B doesn't have an eruv. Anyway, they're asur. So you that are asur, be part of the asurim.
Telling the guy go out the back door.
Because you're asur, and if you come out from the front door, you make us asur.
Yeah, what's the negative?
They can't.
Dochin oto etzel she'enu. They make him go out that way.
What the other way?
Shelo dochin. Vehi nami lo irva lo imzu velo imzeh. Dochin otam Rashi, second wide line. Etzel she'ena regila. Shelo le'esor al zeh she'irev. Why? Ho'il v'hai lo mafsida midi. What? You're not losing anything.
He doesn't have it anything.
You don't have any move anyway, so you go with the other characters.
You have to move there, or you can
The
stay here.
move, he has a door there.
He just used that door.
Next door, maybe.
Uchgon zeh, in such a case, kofin al midat sedom. Midat sedom. Look at Rashi. Da'afilu midi lo haser be. He's not losing anything. Lo mehani lehavre. You're not going to help your friend. Doesn't cost you anything. Why are you not joining? Why are you not helping him? I understand if it costs you. It doesn't cost you. V'hacha al korhe dachina legabe. What's midat sedom? Sheli. Amar Rav Yehuda Mashmuel. Hamakpid al eruvo. Someone that's makpid on his bread. All right, everybody puts the bread in the basket. You go, you send somebody around. He goes from bayit to bayit, and everybody puts bread in the basket. All right, but there's one guy that he came. So don't eat my bread, okay? Don't eat my bread. You got your heart labels. Or you keep it till after Shabbat. I'm coming back to get it. It's for this. Whatever it is, he's not loose with his bread. In eruvo eruv, the eruv doesn't work. Ma shemo eruv shemo. It's called eruv, mixed. Everybody's together. Not you with this bread. Don't touch it. I'll kill you.
Otherwise, not eruv.
Look in Rashi. Hamakpid al eruvo im yochal echad mi bnei habura et hapat shenatan hu. If he's makpid, then nobody should eat the bread that he gave. Eruv shemo shiu kulam me'uravim umrutzim bo shelo yimche ze behaviro. He shouldn't protest against his friend. Ela shutafut noha v'areva. Pleasant partnership, nice hadith. Eruv shemo. That's what Shmuel says. Rabbi Hanina Amar eruvo eruv. It's in eruv. It's in the basket. It's in eruv. Ela shenekra me'anshe vardina. Rashi says vardina tzaikanim hayu. Hey, he's a cheapskate. But it's in the basket. It's in the basket.
We call those Parsi.
What?
We call them Parsi.
Don't talk to me. My son-in-law is Parsi.
I tried to last time. Be careful.
I'm stuck. No more. Amar Rav Yehuda Amar Shmuel. That's why now we use Vardina.
Now and that's it.
We tell Anshe Vardina jokes now. Two Anshe Vardina will walk.
Yeah, mashallah, حلبية dinner.
Amar Rav Yehuda Amar Shmuel. HaCholek et erubo eno eruv. If you split your eruv into two kelim, it's not an eruv. What's the problem? You put 3 breads here, 2 breads, no, next to each other. 2 baskets.
You say it's like 2 houses, no, Rabbi?
You're not remembering good Jack. The Gemara says, Keman kebet shamai? You're being posek like Bet Shammai Detanya. Hamisha shegabu et Eruvan. 5 people collected the Eruv. V'netanuhu b'shnei kelim, and they put it into 2 separate kelim. Bet Shammai omrim. Bet Shammai says, en ze Eruv. It's not an Eruv. Why? Because it's into kelim. Ubet Hillel omrim, hare ze Eruv. So you're telling me if my Eruv is in 2 kelim, it's not an Eruv. Who's that like? Bet Shammai. What are you talking about?
How come Rabbi Yehuda said Shmuel like Bet Shammai?
That's the question. Afilu tema Bet Hillel ad kan lo ka'amri Bet Hillel hatam ela demal yan lemana ve'aite. When does Bet Hillel say you could put it in a separate keli? When this keli became full, so you put the leftovers on. What do you want me to do? I didn't have room in the keli. Aval heicha de miflag, de palge miflag. But there's room. I just put it in another keli. Lo, you can't. Why? Again, because eruv shemo has to be mixed. Betarti lamali. What do you have to tell me? Both statements. Makpid al eruvo and this. Di ashwinan hata mishum de kapid. He's actually makpid. He says, "Don't eat my eruv. I'll kill you." Aval hacha that it's in 2 baskets. Emalo who says it's a problem. It has to be in the same basket. V'yashminan hacha mishum de palge because you physically put it in a different basket.
Sounds like he's makpid.
Aval yeah, it could be that's what he means. If you put in another basket, you show him this is mine. Don't touch it. Aval hatam emalo tzricha. Just putting another basket doesn't show. Okay. Amar le Rav Abba le Rabbi Yehuda. Bebe ma'atzarta de berav. Rabbi Abba was talking to Rav Yehuda, who said over the statement, Bebe ma'atzarta de berav. I think it means in like the wine press behind the yeshiva. What's a bit ma'atzarta?
The Yekev shel Zakai. Yekev.
Oh, at the bed of Zakai. In the wine press, no? Wine press of Rabbi Zakai. Umi amar Shmuel ha'cholek et eruvo eno eruv. Does Shmuel say be'emet that if you put your eruv in 2 kelim, it's not an eruv? The ha'amar Shmuel says. Remember, we said Rashi told us over here on the page before that the system of the eruv was you sent somebody around with a basket and he collected bread from every resident of the Hatzir, and then we take that basket and we put it in one of the batim, right? And now everybody's living in that bayit. We'll talk more about that today. So he says, Shmuel says, bayit shemenechim bo eruv enu tzarich liten et hapar. Whichever house they put the eruv in doesn't have to contribute. Why not so easy?
Doesn't make sense.
My tama.
It's in his physical place.
Okay, what about me?
Wait, Bobby. My tama, what's the reason? Lav mishum da amar de kiman de manach besala kiman de manach hachadami. Rashi. Lav mishum de kiman de manach le ba'al habayit rifta besala dideh shehu ochel mimenu kiman de manach bekeli ma'aruv dami. He says, I have bread. My bread's in my bread basket, and this basket is it's together. If the next door neighbor doesn't give, his bread is in his house. It's in a separate house, but my bread is in my bread basket where I always keep it, and the rest of the bread is in this other basket, and they're both in the same house. It's good, like Bet Hillel.
Well,
It's not your reason.
It's different baskets.
It's not the reason that you said.
Different baskets sound like.
So that's the question. You Shmuel said that the guy whose house you're putting in doesn't need to give bread. Why? Because he already has bread there, even though it's in a separate basket. So you see that Shmuel's not makpid that it be in the same basket. Contradiction. Everybody with me?
Yeah, but I'm trying to see.
Says the Gemara. Amarlei. No, this is not the reason. Hatam afal pi she'empat. In the house that you're putting it, he doesn't. He's eating out all the meals. He didn't buy nothing. No bread. My tama. What's the reason why it works? The kulu hachadairi. What's the reason? Like Bobby said in the beginning, the reason is because we want everybody that gives bread to be living in one place. So you're right. The next door neighbor, in order for him to live in my house, he better put bread here. 2 doors down, better put bread here. I live here. I sleep here. What do I need to put bread for? I have my body. That's what he says. The kulu achi dairi. And therefore, but in a chinami, 2 separate baskets doesn't work. Good? Rashi.
The guy that lives there still has to put the bread in.
No, he doesn't. Because they're putting the bread in his house. He is in his house.
He is the house.
Right.
He's the house.
The kulu hachadairi mishum pitan havya lehu diratan. Because they put bread, it becomes their dirah. The koshkem balabai shudar shamamash. I actually live there. Va'afilu en lo pat bekol habayit shapir dam. It's okay.
Why doesn't he? What makes him go out? What gives him permission to go out?
They all live. No, once they all live in one hatzer, they're all allowed to. They're all like one family, and everybody's just. It's all other rooms in the house. So the Gemara says, Amar Shmuel, new statement. Eruv mishum kinyan. Pshat in the Eruv is that by you giving bread to the guy who you're putting the Eruv in his house, he's selling you a share of his house, or he's renting you a share of his house. So now you're all partners in one house, and the rest is just offshoots.
What do you do with money?
Ve'im tomar Yossi, he's on his hot today. Mipnei ma en konim b'ma'a. Why don't you just use money?
How about the chair?
What's the chair? You're in Jack's chair, right?
Jack
How come
Rod?
it doesn't work for you?
Yesterday was good.
Oh, yesterday you were hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. Not always.
מפני מה אין קונים במעה מפני שאין המצויה בערבי שבתות. People don't have money Friday afternoon. They spent it all on buying meat for Shabbat. So then what? So the Gemara says, okay, so that's why they said to use bread. Everybody has bread, not everybody has money. Fine.
The guy that doesn't use any bread in his house, how does he have access to their house?
No, because everybody lives in his house.
Right, but he didn't do any.
Everybody, they all. The part of the eruv is that everybody is together.
Okay.
As long as we're all together, then the rest of the houses are like living rooms, like rooms in my house. If we all live here, what are the rest of the houses? Other rooms. So heicha da'arif. So we weren't mitaken to use money because people don't have. I didn't have bread. I gave you $1. Should be good. Mihu likni gezerah shema yomru ma'aika. They'll come to think that the main way to do it is money. V'zimnin de lo shachiach ma'a. Sometimes they won't have money. V'lo'ati le'aruve v'pat. They won't come to do it with bread. Da'ati eruv le'ekolkula. And then they'll forget the Lord. They'll forget about making eruvin. That's what Shmuel says. Shmuel says the way the mechanics of eruv is when you give bread, you acquire a share of the house that they're putting the eruv in, and that's that. Now we all live together in the joint house, and the rest.
It should be a lifetime purchase.
It's a good question. Why does it make a difference? Is that what you have to rent it every Shabbat? Maybe I don't know. Good question. Rabbi says, Eruv mishum dirah. The Eruv is not because of money. By putting your bread, like we've been explaining, you live there. My benayu. What's the difference? How it works? Rashi mishum dirah sheda'at to shel adam al pito. Your brain is where your food is. V'haveluhu ki'ilu dairi. So it's like they all live in that house. There's only one reshut. All the rest of the property in the hatzer, they're all like designated to be parts of this big house that has one big family. My benayu, what's the difference? Ike benayu keli. Could you make an eruv with a keli? Upahot mishaveh peruta. Does the bread have to be worth a peruta? The katan and a katan. So Rashi says, Ika benayu kli, shem bo shave peruta vekatan. Laman da amar mishum kinyan, יכולים לקנות בסודר כדרך שאר קניין, ואין יכולים לקנות בפת שאין בו שווה פרוטה. So first of all, make halipin. Second thing is, let's say you have mazon bet seudot, but it's not worth a peruta. Won't work. Needs to be worth a peruta. ואין יכול לעשות הקטן שליח לערב עליו עירובי חצרות. You can't make a קטן a שליח. Why the la bar mikne ve'aknu yehu? He's not able to make a kinyan. Ulman da amar mishum dira. If it's because I'm living there, lo mani kinyan sudat. The kinyan sudat does make me live there. Ume'arvim be'ochel shem bo shaveh peruta. Because the main point is that my food is there and I live there. Ve'katan goveh ta'eruv. The pot mishal, the bread that makes it work, not the gathering. Amar le Abaye le Rabba. Abaye told Rabba. Lididach kasha ulishmuel kasha. I have a question for you and a question for Shemuel. Ha Tanya, Hamisha shegavu eruvam. 5 people that collected the eruv. Keshehen molichim et eruvam lemakom acher. When they take the eruv to the next chatzer, like we said, when you have 2 chatzerot that want to go together, the first chatzer makes its own eruv, then they take it all over to the next chatzer. Keshehen molichim et eruvam lemakom acher. Ehad molich lekulan. One guy takes it for everybody. Who knew the kakani? Vetulo. Who knew the kadayir? Vetulo. Lechaora. He's the only guy making the kinyan, and he's the only guy living there. What's it going to help?
All the bread's there.
Amarlei told them lo lididi kasha v'lo l'shmuel kasha. No question. Shilichut dekulhu abid. He's a shaliach for everybody, like we said before. So he makes the kinyan for everybody, and he brings the dira of everybody across the street. Rashi. Echad molich, me molich l'dei kulam, b'shvil kulam. V'afilu natan hu levado pat achat b'shvilas. More than that, even if he gave another bread for them, ho'il v'hu kvar irev im havero, koneh letzorech kulam. He's acquiring for everybody. Amar Rabba, Amar Rav Hama Bar Guria, Amar Rav, Halacha ke Rabbi Shimon. The halacha is like Rabbi Shimon, and Rav holds that Rabbi Shimon says both ways. Tehi muteret imahem vehem mutarim imah.
A and C, mutar.
And Chachamim always against everything. Chachamim always, everything's
what do I care what the Chachamim hold? I'm saying, not that I don't care, but for this statement that the halacha is like Rabbi Shimon, I only care what Rav holds of Rabbi Shimon.
no, because then maybe they agree.
Everybody agrees that they argue. The question is where. You're right. Rav holds that they argue on one case. Shmuel holds they argue on 2 cases. But we're saying the halacha is Rabbi Shimon, and according to Rav, that it's across the board.
Which is A and C allowed to go to each other?
To B and B is allowed to go to A and C, but A and C can't go to each other.
Sure.
Mi sheba baderech, someone. There was one point that I forgot to explain. We go back. When the Gemara said "Va'az da Shmuel l'ta'ameh," that Shmuel is according to his reason. The Amar Shmuel Hatzer sheben bet mevoot idvaim shenehem asuraim shenehem. Why is that Shmuel l'ta'ameh? Rashi says the Amar Shmuel goes according to his reason. They says even according to the Rabbi Shimon, 2 reshuyot can't use 1 reshut. How do you know? So Shmuel says that the chatzer in the middle that has an opening here and an opening here is not allowed to use not here and not there. Why is he l'ta'ameh? So he says like this. Maybe Shmuel holds like the Chachamim. Maybe the reason why he doesn't let him carry here and here is because he holds like the Chachamim. How do you know that Shmuel is like the Chacham, is like Rabbi Shimon and holds Rabbi Shimon holds he's not allowed to go back here and there? Maybe he holds like Chachamim. He says no, because Shmuel holds halacha kedevrei mekel be'avel. Shmuel holds halacha like the lenient one. If Rabbi Shimon held that the middle guy is also allowed to use the 2 outside ones, he should have said it's okay. because you hold like the lenient opinion. So you have to say that Shmuel holds like Rabbi Shimon, and if he didn't let here and there, it must be because that's what Rabbi Shimon holds.
So then Rabbi Shimon is Hachamim.
No, Chachamim are more Mahmir.
How are you more Mahmir
No,
than
no,
that?
everybody agrees the Chachamim argue with Rabbi Shimon.
How are you more Mahmir than not being able to use both?
Because according to Shmuel, the two outside ones would be able to use inside the middle one if they had an Eruv.
Hachamim that.
Even if there is the basics are basic.
That's different. That's different.
שלוש חצרות, פתוחות זו לזו, ופתוחות לרשות הרבים, וערבה כל אחד מהחיצונות הם האמצעית, והחיצונות לא ערבו יחד, החיצונות אסורות זו עם זו. The outside ones can use with each other, והאמצעית מותרת עם כל אחד ואחד, עם כל אחת מהן, והן מותרות עמה. במה דברים אמורים? כשנתנה אמצעית עירובה בזו ועירובה בזו, או שנתנו החיצונות עירובם באמצעית בשני בתים, אבל אם נתנו שתי החיצונות עירובן באמצעית בבית אחד, שלושתן מותרות זו עם זו.
זה הכלל.
One second, there's another piece we have to see. Hey. Shim. Sham. Shim Bevav. Misht, it's not here. Shouldn't sound about that. Makes sense. צריך ליתן כל העירוב בכלי אחד, ואם חלקו ונתנו בשני כלים, אינו עירוב, אלא אם כן נתמלא האחד, ואז מותר, והוא שיהיו שני הכלים בבית אחד. צריך שלא יקפיד שום אדם מהם על עירובו אם יאכלנו חברו, ואם מקפיד, אינו עירוב. So we're not passing like רבי חנינה. לכך צריך להיזהר שלא לערב בדבר שתיקן לצורך שבת. והוא הדין כשאחד מזכה לכולם. When you're making an eruv for everybody, so you mezakeh the bread, you have to really in your heart, if they come to eat it, I'll let them eat it.
So we hold like Shmuel throughout over here.
No, we hold like Rav in the end, that they could go both ways. That last thing, Amar halakha could be Shimon, and like Rav held to be Shimon, that the middle guy could go to the outside and the outside could go to the middle. Yeah, play more for this thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's start the Mishnah. Mi sheba baderech, someone who's traveling home, v'hashchalo, and it became dark, so it's a shkia. So now let's say he's 4,000 away from his house. He's never going to make it. V'haya makir ilan o gader, and he knew, thank you, he knew a tree. Thank you. He knew a tree or a fence, and he knows from where I am to that fence is exactly 2,000 miles. Ve'amar, and he said, Shevitati tachtav, my Shabbat should be, I want to accept Shabbat there. Lo amar klum, that's nothing. Shvitati be'ikaro, no, I want it. You're going to see now. Shvitati be'ikaro. I could have said the problem is you can't throw yourself over there, but that's not the problem. If he says Shvitati be'ikaro, if he says my Shabbat is by the trunk of the tree, Mehalech mimekom raglav va'ad ikaro alpaim amma, As long as it's exactly 2,000 amot, you can get the full 2,000 amot to the trunk.
You can use the air under the tree. It has to be the trunk.
We'll see. Umeikaro ve'ad beto 2,000 ama, and another 2,000 to your house. Nimtza mehalech mishecha shecha 4,000 ama. Because I projected my shavita to under the tree trunk, to the tree trunk. Im eno makir, if he doesn't know what's there. Or she'eno baki b'halacha. Ve'amar, and he said, Shavitati b'mkomi, my Shabbat should be here. Zachal lo mekomo, his place where he was zocheh for him. 2,000 amal l'chol ruach, 2,000 amot in every direction. So he has 2,000 back and 2,000 forward. Agulot, the 2,000 that he gets is like you use a what they call it, a compass. You go around protractor. What is it? No, what's the guy that you spin? I think it's protractor. Yeah. Okay, so you use a protractor. You get a circle, exactly that. Open it up to 2,000 amma and draw the circle around you. Divrei Rabbi Hanina ben Antignus. V'chachamim omrim merubaot ketavla meruba'at. No, we square it. Draw the circle and then square it.
So we're going to be more.
How do you square it? Where do you put the corners? We'll see. Kedei sheyeh niskar lazaviyot. He gains the corners. Because from corner to corner is 2,800. From across is 2,000. But on the corners you get 2,800. V'zu hi she'amru. This case where the guy said Shavit tachti tachtav is what they said. He'ani me'arev biraglav. An ani can make an eruv with his feet. And this guy walking, he's like an ani. He doesn't have anything. He's not home. Amar Rabbi Meir says, Anu en lanu ela ani. The takana v'ruvei hatzerot was with pot. For the ani, they let him do it with his feet. Rabbi Yehuda says, Echad ani ve'echad ashir. No, it doesn't make a difference. Lo amru me'arvim bepat. The reason why they instituted pot, not because the ikar eruv is with pot. Ela la'akela ala ashir shelo yetzeh ve'yarev beraglav, to be mekel on the rich guy that he could send it out. We always have. He's very rich. He has bread, you know. My lo amar klum. What does it mean he didn't say anything? What's the problem? His shuvita is under the tree. Amarav lo amar klum kol ikar. He didn't say anything at all. Under the tree, he didn't specify a place. So that didn't work. Where he is, he didn't want to be konesh shuvita where he is. Right? He wanted to be konesh shuvita under the tree. So he didn't get under the tree, and he didn't get here. He can't even go to under the tree. Rashi. Lo amar klum kol ikar velo yazuz mimkomo. You blew it, Buster. Don't even move from your place. Shareh b'makom raglav en lo shivita. Shareh akar da'ato v'libo mikan. I didn't want to be konesh shivita here. V'taha ta'ila nami lo kana shivita. Taha lo siyem. He didn't give it a specific place. Even though the hole under the tree is eligible, I mean, Bishlam, if you tell me that one part of the under the tree is 2,005 amot away, and since he didn't specify, maybe he meant that part, and that part he can't get to. No, even if the whole thing is there, even if the whole thing is technically eligible. Right? Mefarshinan ta'amad derav lekaman ho'il velo piresh elu daled amot baharlo betachtav shelilan. He didn't say which ones he wants. Lav shavitai, that's not called shavitai. V'shmuel amar, Shmuel says, back in the Gemara, lo amar klum lebeto. He doesn't get the full 4,000 to his house. Aval letachtav shelilan matzi azil. He could go to the tree. Because he was koneh shevita in a non-distinct 4 amot under the tree. I can't pinpoint where they are. put there somewhere. So you could definitely walk to the tree. And then you can walk from the tree further. But what happens? V'na'asa tachtav shel ilan hamar gamal. The whole width of the tree is for you a hamar gamal. It's pulling you this way and that way. And it says clearly, Ba'alim dod min hatzafon, right? And he's coming to measure from the north, to leave from the north. So we measure his 2,000 amot starting from the south of the tree. When he wants to go to the south, we measure his 2,000 amot from the north of the tree. Yeah.
Including the tree.
You lose 50 amot. It's a big tree. So if here's your tree, right? The tree is 30 amot wide. Yeah. When he wants to go this way, we measure him 2,000 from back here. So you're going to give him 1930 that way. And when he wants to go this way, we give him 1930 that way. I mean, for sure, it's either here or there. No, we don't know. You lose both.
2,000.
So you lose the width of the tree both ways. You lose 70 amot. Yeah, right. The picture's no good even. I think the picture's wrong. Okay. Ba'alim dod min hatzafon modedim min darom. Ba'alim dod min darom modedim lo min hatzafon. That's what Rashi says. There's another lashon in Shmuel, but it's very difficult. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.